Hey y'all, so welcome to the P Room. It's always great to be here, ladies. The place to talk about people, places, and the power of pussy. We cover every single angle from professional to street, pretty and platonic. The P Room is for the millennials who love to get in their bag, travel, and have fun while getting to the money. So, of course, ladies, I kind of miss this moment. I love you, ladies.
Love you. Love you, Iris. Love you, too.
However, let's get to the drink of the day. What we drinking, Steve?
So today we are drinking spiked orange cream soda.
I like you.
I like you too a little bit. And of course, Iris has 3 parts soda and half a part alcohol. Everybody else is.
We got real liquor.
Yes.
Sprite with orange cream soda.
I like this.
Say that again.
A spiked orange cream soda.
Okay, I missed it.
So what y'all think?
I like it, boo.
It's good.
Gotta watch out with
real
that one.
sexy.
So, as you guys see, we got a special guest. Who we rocking with today?
All right, so
Love
we're
it.
introducing our special guest over here in the corner, Mr. Jason Alexander. So he's actually a Polk County native, born in Winter Haven, Florida. Went to FAMU, got his bachelor's degree in accounting in 2007, and then went on to work in corporate America. Well, Mr. Smartmouth, which is what he's known as, left corporate America and in December of 2011 founded Smartmouth Saturdays, which we were actually talking about is coming back October 26th.
Yes, ma'am.
So check that out, October 26th, Smartmouth Saturdays. So basically what it is an open mic show. It's got some of the best spoken word artists, and vocalists, comedians, some of the best people around Central Florida, basically all in one show. So he's here just because, we know him. We all kind of grew up in the same area. And I think he's got some good stuff to share with you people. So Mr. Jason, thank you for coming.
Man, listen, I appreciate y'all for having me here, man. Y'all amazingly fly. All of y'all right now. You know what I mean? I had to step my game up. I had to actually take a bath today. So
Yeah, greatly.
Okay, so Mr. Jason, welcome to the P Room.
thank you.
So let's get into it.
So I'm just curious. I know you deal with a lot of people. So we're all wanting to know, ladies, the group, how do you balance being a father, being a husband? How do you make it all come together?
An entrepreneur. Let's say
Yes.
that.
Yeah. As you all know, running a business never sleeps, right? So you have to tend to it. And you have to have people that are, first of all, believe in what it is that you're doing. And everybody in my camp, my family, they actually believe in what it is that I do. What it is that I do does provide for our family. So they reap the benefits of what it is that I do. It's just not a selfish thing. They reap the benefits of it. And you have to really prioritize your time. And I'll just speak just on yesterday. Yesterday I had to be a daddy, baby soccer game at 9 a.m. Jamboree. We had to get all our stuff together, drop her off, did the game, had to go support a family member, go to a funeral at 11, do that with the family, hug, support, get from the funeral, go to Tampa to go do a 50th birthday party, do that gig, set up equipment, break it down, get back from that engagement, and then come back to Haines City and do a white party. So you have to really prioritize your time, because you can just get lost in your day if you don't prioritize your time and make time for what's important. You know what I mean? I can't be there for everything, because obviously I have to be on site to make money, but just letting your family know that they are important, giving them a little time, giving them my baby, she just came and sat with me this morning. She climbed up there and put her little cold feet on me, and we sat for 15 minutes and she cool. But just being able to give people their time and their space within all of the circus that surrounds the entertainment life that I'm in. So
Did you foresee it being like this busy, this big?
never.
Yeah.
I never saw anything that I'm doing right now. I couldn't imagine this. There's no dream that I could have had that would have captured what I'm doing right now. Like I remember when I first started, and I would go to a salon and sit all day. Just go to a salon Ashanti. She's my baby's godmother, but I'll just go to her salon. I was to her salon so much that people thought I worked at that salon.
That was the start though, like that was the beginning of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out how I'm gonna navigate my passion, how I was gonna turn this passion into something profitable and meaningful. So I used to go there every day and just sit there and trying to figure it out.
Tell us about passion, because you in the bio it says you have a degree in accounting.
I do.
But that's not the passion.
No, that's something I can do from my head. I'm, somewhat smart, so to speak.
Oh, in accounting, you smart.
Somewhat smart. As the bio did say, I went to FAMU. I got a degree in accounting, and it's because I have a passion or a love for numbers. Numbers is one of those things that is kind of absolute. There's no gray area with math, kind of, in a sense. But like I tell my daughters, like, you got to enjoy math if you like money. I enjoy money. I enjoy because when you talking business, people don't talk to you straightforward. They talk to you in percentages and things that nature. So you got to know your way around or be comfortable enough.
They'll give you a number and then they'll say
That ain't the real number. That's not the real number.
that car 2 different numbers.
Yes. So the car that you talk to them in the front is a different car when you go back there in the back, because it's a different number that you're talking about. So I always enjoyed numbers. I was good at math. So I went and got my degree in accounting because I was just good at it. But that's just something I did from my head that had nothing to do with what really drives me. Is from what I'm doing now.
Did you ever work in that?
I did 5 years. And it was the most unfulfilling thing that I've done with my time, knowing that you really do feel like a number in corporate America. You know what I mean? Like, even though they smile and say good morning, how are you doing, ask about you, kind of, do the shuck and jive of corporate America, them people don't care nothing about you, like, not like that, you know what I mean? And I didn't have it here, and I just, the whole corporate America culture is
The last day, like, this is it.
Okay, so funny story. I intentionally got myself fired because I wanted to make sure that I can still have some source of income coming in the form of unemployment.
We talk about unemployment.
Yeah.
So I intentionally didn't do my job. And then they had to reprimand me, and the reprimand was, obviously, we gotta let you go. And I acted so devastated. No, don't do it, please. And I was like, nah, just put a little drop. I put a little sauce on it. But it was the most refreshing thing that has ever happened to me. Like, real deal.
How did you know you were ready to, like, take the leap into entrepreneurship?
I got pushed. I got pushed. I was very uncomfortable, and if you kind of spiritual, God'll make you real uneasy where you at, and he'll move you, and that's literally what it was. Push me into an uncomfortable state, until where I had to do something different. Again, I could do this all day with my head. I can do that job with my, not even thinking about it, but the fact that I was never uncomfortable, it never drove me to pursue or even look at it, in a sense. So
what, as we know you're married, what made you know that you was ready to tie the knot? What changed, or what happened to know that, okay, I'm just ready to get married now?
Okay.
Because it had to be something.
No, it was something. And I'm gonna get to that story, but I'm gonna say the serious part first. So I'm real tender. I'm real tender. And the streets, they made just a little different. They just a little different nowadays. It's like the roles have kind of switched. It used to be the guys kind of out here just kind of being, really rah, but it's the women are really owning this. They're owning their power right now.
To put it nicely.
And I'm just tender. I can't take that. I just can't. I'm tender. But to give you the story about when I knew it was time, I was seeing this young lady, right? And I went over to her house. We hung out, had an amazing time. We got up the next morning. She cooked an amazing breakfast, bacon, eggs, homemade biscuits, cheese.
She good. The homemade biscuits.
We ate. They, you know, we dapped up. Her sister was there. You know, it was amazing. You know, like just amazing communion. So I come back the next day, knocked on the door, and she acted like she never knew or met me.
Wow.
Ooh.
Write it down.
And I said,
Dang.
I don't even eat breakfast no more.
It traumatized you.
Anytime I see this, how can you cook this from scratch? Not the can. These biscuits come from scratch.
She got a grandma recipe.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was good. I see the girl's sister to this day, and I just be like, nah, I'm straight on both of y'all. Like, cause she was in on it too. Like, she was like, no, you can't come in. I was like, what you mean? I like, my shirt is right. I can see my shirt right there.
Did you pop up?
I didn't pop up.
The next day, you didn't pop up.
I didn't pop up. But you, like, I'm tender.
You was in
Like,
the neighborhood.
I was like, wow. Now this was like way some long time ago type of
Dang.
stuff. But I knew that then. I was like, wow. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
they play this hard.
So City Girls up 1,000 with
Yeah,
that.
y'all listen, y'all won. Y'all won.
But Jason, no, seriously, let me go back a moment because you come from, you 80s baby.
I am.
So were you fishing in the 90s pond? And
Right.
No, she was a little bit older than me.
I ain't talking about wifey
Oh.
because
No,
the person, she was a little bit older than me.
She was.
Yeah.
She was one of us, y'all.
And I'm talking about it was like that. I was like, wow. Cause I'm used to doing stuff like that.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So when it happened, I was like, whoa.
Karma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Gotcha.
like, nah.
But you know the roles are really reversed now.
Oh, I know this.
Women are
Oh yeah, we know
women
this.
are dominating things now.
No.
We ain't waiting. They ain't waiting on no man no more.
I found out I was really tender. I'm really tender.
So that's when you found out you were tender, or is that just was the icing on the cake?
No, that was the icing on the cake.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I got partners, right? My partners, they single. And I told them, I said, man, y'all know this, being single is boring. You know, y'all are doing the same thing to everybody. Y'all having the same conversation with everybody. You taking these same
Right.
girls to these same 3 little restaurants.
Right.
That's, to me, that's, like, it's
It's heavy on the boring.
boring. Like, you kind
What's
of
your
know
favorite
what
color every week?
it's every, what, 4 months?
Like
It's every 4 months?
I bet all I'm say pink.
You having the same conversation? What's your favorite color? Like, come on, how many times we gonna do this?
That starting over stuff is just it's
Right.
Come on, man.
Right.
okay, so just
So you actually admitting that certain stuff with men like that, it does get boring eventually.
Eventually.
but I gotta ask this now because y'all know I love
oh god.
picking the men's side, right? What do you think that we can do as women to be better as women? Because of course everybody should be married, and if that's the case,
Be better as women?
We can't be better as women. It's the
I'm saying,
men.
like in relationships.
I don't even think it's the men. That's a broad question. Everybody has their own
Yeah.
individual faults
Definitely have
or
to be in
pros,
his
cons.
perspective.
Yeah.
So that would be his perspective of the woman that
Maybe
he
your single
wants.
friends. Like, why haven't they found their?
You know what they think? That, there's a stigma with, I guess, being tied down, locked down, married, whatever you want to call it. It's a stigma. Most people think it's boring to be, you know, with the same person. But I kind of disagree with that thought process, because when you're with somebody you love, when you're with somebody that you're trying to build something with, it's a different type of, you know, living. It's a
Right.
different type
It
of
is.
commitment. Even with my kids, like I got all girls, so I can't be. I'm trying to be the person I want my daughters
Yeah.
to like reach for. When
Hello,
they're trying
somebody.
And so what I took from that too, actually, he's looking past what's in front of him, the temptations that be kind of like, you know, pulling you day to day. So that's kind of why I asked that question.
But you know, having randoms, multiples, I kind of equate it to like eating McDonald's. You're hungry, you need something to eat because you need to nourish your body. And McDonald's is quick, it's fast,
Hello, somebody.
and it actually fill you up. But after you get done chewing it and you swallow it,
I don't know. I just had
It don't feel
McDonald's, so I feel I feel triggered because I just
It just
ate a
ain't
fish
good.
fillet.
So it
I
makes you feel
did.
some type of way once
it
you're
don't.
done.
Once you're done,
Yeah.
it's empty.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So-
that's what I equate it to. Like,
And most time you have to go to the bathroom.
right after,
Uh-huh.
it don't agree with you.
But in your profession, Jason, you deal with a lot of people, but a lot of women too. So how do you like make it through your day without, you know, like you gotta say no a lot of times a day.
You know what? You actually don't. You really don't have to say no. To be honest with you, I make somebody get all the way out their car. I don't stop them. I make them get all the way out their car. So when I real deal like kind of curve you or set the boundary, it's because you got all the way out your car. It ain't nothing that I've done. I'm gonna be approachable. I'm gonna be friendly. I'm like this with everybody. You know what I mean? Like but for you to say you coming on to me, so to speak, I'm gonna make you get all the way out your car. All the way. I'm not even finna stop you. I'm not finna insinuate, because you can always back off of it before you do something, quote unquote. But I make you get all the way out your car, and I'll be like, nah, we can't do whatever it is that you in your brain, whatever is in your brain, whatever that is. But I don't stop nobody, because a lot of times business is relationships. It is about,
That's true. Being cordial.
right. You know what I mean? So you don't want to make nobody feel no type of way. And it's been a while since somebody has real deal got all the way out their car. Because people do misconstrue me being nice as
They can try.
I think he want me.
But you know what? A lot of men really do that. Why? Some men think because a female is being nice, and I'm gonna flip it a little bit, because I know you're saying women doing it to you, but a lot of men do it to women, and they kind of push to try to be nice. And when they see the woman kind of just being cordial, they take the opportunity to talk to them. And it's like, well, why? We just being cordial.
I mean, most guys, if they're saying hello to you, it's because they probably like what they see. They're attracted to you. Like, let's just be real about it, right? They're attracted to you. Some of them do want, more than whatever the casual hello is. Some of them do. Most of them do, to be honest with you. Not all, but most. So it's a little different when women take that position, though. It is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little different. I see it, far more than.
So you deal with a lot of crowds, you do events and stuff. How do you manage the tough crowds?
It's tough crowds are very difficult. They can be very well. First of all, let's just preface this by saying we live in a very sensitive world right
Very.
now. So it's you have to be very careful about what you say to people, because now people understand that just because that's a stage, that's not really a barrier.
Right.
Like, it's not really a barrier. It's just a stage.
Charleston White. Yeah. Fight.
Right. So just because you're on stage, that doesn't mean it's a barrier. It doesn't stop people from.
Just got beat up in Canada.
Yeah. But you got to be funny.
You have to be funny. It's challenging. I will say that it's challenging. I'm one of the few people that I can go do a church event, and then you'll
Very
see
versatile.
then you'll see me at the club somewhere.
No, listen,
Then
I
you'll
was
see me-
booking him for an event, right? And he said, I got a church event. I was like, oh, okay, because church event gonna be over at 9. He like, no, I'll be there at 11. And I'm like, so they do 11 o'clock church events?
For Jason.
Yeah, they have. It's gonna be. Yeah. Banquets and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I just still thought like,
But you just thought it was like 11
Church
o'clock,
go in
11
early.
a.m. No,
at the weddings, usually the pastor comes and eats, and
he
then
comes to eat. We push him out the door so we can get ratchet. Yeah.
Right. That's it. The wedding don't start till the pastor leaves.
Yeah.
Once the officiant was done, she came to the reception. She stayed for about 45
She
minutes.
blessed the food.
She said, okay, baby,
It's time to go.
I'm going back to my room. And the first
she
song
know.
played was Juvenile, back that thing up as she exited.
And
the
that's
door.
it. Once
Because she know people want to, people.
Yeah, of
some people
course.
are still respectful of,
right.
pastors and ministerial
Yeah.
counsel. Some people are. Some I done been some places where they just didn't. They didn't care.
They didn't give a damn.
They really didn't. Right after the prayer, it was
I mean,
Jesus.
I think
it
the
was
piece,
just like,
but I do think sometimes, like, don't the pastor supposed to know when, like, that's them songs changing?
yeah, so you have some that are really down to earth. They're really down to earth, and they are, they are people. They're human. They want to enjoy the sights and the sound. They don't want to be confined and constricted to just.
They just know how to carry
church,
themselves. I
so to
get it.
speak. But at certain points of the evening, it does change.
When I get married, it's a time limit, baby. By 8:30, you gotta go.
But here's my question, right? So living in a household, I always feared like dating a comedian
Why?
because like the breakup, like
It's,
sellout
it's
game.
just, it's just gonna be funny. It's all it's gonna be is funny. That's all it's gonna be is funny.
I'm just like, you ain't never, Jason, like, okay, take it back. You ain't never super sold her out
No,
in a funny way.
no.
Not who your woman, right? Like,
Any other girlfriends that passed?
I've written a poem about one person.
Did you bring it?
I written a poem.
Y'all thinking the same.
Probably remember it.
he remember it.
I've written a poem about one person, one breakup, so to speak. But I tend to don't bring that on stage because again, people are sensitive.
True.
And on top of that, what do I look like? Potentially having a discourse with somebody that I'm no longer connected to, and I'm with somebody like that.
I ain't talking about now. I'm saying in general, like.
That's why I can't. The appeal of it just don't look right. Like, why am I
So
arguing?
it's there.
Oh no, trust, it's there. There's enough. I don't have to pull from that. I have enough in me to be able to leave that alone.
Gotcha.
Like I don't want someone to think that they have that much space in me.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's enough to laugh about outside of whatever some people don't even know. Because anyway, for you to be able to, you have to kind of invite them into your world, and then you kind of have to explain the nuances and all the little particular stuff that happened in order for you to even to kind of tell a story like that. And I'm not that personal on that level when I'm on stage, quote unquote, or even just with people in general.
Because I've been to some poetry readings, right?
Yes.
Some of that content,
It's real.
it deep. And if you sit there and listen to it, Ashley, I'm wondering who they talk about.
If you
Who they talking
if you
about?
know him, you're like, I wonder who he talking about. Who's
But I would never tell, even if the person is in the room, I would never say that's what I'm talking about. It's just sit back and enjoy whatever the story is. Just sit back and enjoy it.
Suspense.
Y'all ever been to
not
one?
me, KT? You know what I'm gonna say? Friend.
Baby, I'm funny.
No, seriously, have
And-
y'all ever been to one? Seriously.
No, I've never been to.
They are deep.
Yeah.
I've been seeing. I watch them on TV or something like that. But yeah, they get deep, and it's just like.
And Jason gets deep.
No, I just watched Love Jones, baby. That's it.
Really? That's what you gonna say?
Being honest.
Love Jones was made in
I'm
1901.
telling you what I've seen when it comes to
Yeah,
poetry.
poetry get deep, but anybody that everybody got a story to tell.
That's right.
But
Everybody.
Jason keeps his on the funny side. But is there ever a time when you had to really go like deep with your poetry? Like he did you write? He's wrote something for us before. That was very nice. Did you do that one
So
for Amber?
I did, right? So I wrote for
For the
she
graduation.
graduated
Yep. Medical school.
medical school. I was asked to write something, and I actually enjoy writing that type of writing. Even with me joking.
You cried, didn't you?
And laughed. It's so weird.
No, yeah. Even with me, joking about, like, listen, I don't know her.
At
I'm
all.
talking to my future. Like I said, like I'm talking to my future daughter because, it sounds very affectionate.
Yeah.
Like it sounded real affectionate, but it was deep, and I'm super proud of you. First of all, let's just start there. Super proud of you. Still am. Like I don't know no damn doctors. All I know is Dr. Seuss. That's all I know. And one with a baby is just on point to me. You know what I mean? Like
Now I want to go back to your schedule too, right? Like I heard you say a lot. I didn't hear, like, when do you fit in these homeboys, like, conversations with them? When do you got time for the boys?
I really don't, to be honest with you. I really don't.
Do you miss them? Like, do you miss the boys?
I do miss that energy. I miss the energy, and I kind of figure out ways to have them in my space. I kind of like invite them out to places that I'm working. So you kind of, it still ain't
The same.
It's
it
still
ain't the same.
Yeah.
Also, I'm married, so it's like any free time I have, you already know where it's going.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's, I do miss my friends. Me and my wife actually do talk about this often, because I do work a lot. Because unfortunately and fortunately, I work when people are off. When everybody's off, that's when
Thought
everybody's
you
gonna
was
have
gonna
an
go
event.
somewhere and
So,
got something to do.
yeah. So I do miss my friends. It makes me feel lonely at times.
Dang.
But this journey, if I would feel more lonely if I would stop doing what it is that I'm doing,
Right.
because it really is like, if I stop doing this, I think I would like crumble mentally. I would crumble mentally.
Yeah.
So
Now I gotta know why.
you know why?
Why?
Do you feel like you would?
Why what?
Because he's doing something he loves.
It's your purpose.
Yeah.
It's a passion.
Walking his purpose.
And
I
when
would
he's
do this for free.
Really?
I really would.
see, that's
Like
a passion.
I would do
Noted.
this for free. Am I going to do it for free? No. But I would do this for free.
I pay you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's dope. It's dope, and it's dope to have somebody call you and say, "I got to have you at my party." What do I do at parties? Let's examine this for a minute. What do I do at parties?
At the food?
I show up at a party and I ask them to give me the program and I read off of it. Think about that.
It's something else though.
Yeah.
That's the dopest
That's the
thing
hardest
ever.
part of your job.
To read the name. That's
Right.
Where's the program?
No, cause he got everybody laughing. Like
But that's easy to him.
I told
That
Amber
comes
one day, I
naturally.
said, Jason said, be light on aluminum foil. And I said, some plastic bags too. They put them plastic bags out the purse and wrap the plates up.
Well, black people are resourceful. That's all I'm saying. When they trying to get food to go home, they'll come up with anything.
Like culturally, like I know you probably do different ethnicities.
I do.
The culture.
I do.
How is it working with us compared to
Right.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that is a great question. So when I do corporate events, corporate, those people show up and you have to do nothing to make them have an amazing time. Nothing. They understand the assignment before they get there. Half of them are in a daze before they get there. So when they get there, you really ain't got to do too much to set them ablaze. You people,
And the, hold on, wait, Jason. And the check be fat, right?
look, check me. The check is very substantial.
Take it back to all the ladies night. Just like, okay, y'all, come on, get up. Y'all ain't gonna dance for me.
Right.
You people, you can set yourself on fire, and they'll tell you that wasn't hot enough.
And give him a discount when you do
That's a
it.
shame, but hard truth.
It's the truth.
We are something
We are some of the most difficult people to entertain.
Because we see it every day on the blog.
No, you don't see this every day on the blog. That's the thing. You do not see this every day on the blog. You do not.
So
When have you ever saw me? When have you ever saw
get
me and
you.
be like, you know what? Yeah, they do that. Nah, you ain't.
You know what I'm
never
saying
seen
though,
that.
Jason? You know I do vibe with you. I don't think it's hard for me, but like when you're dealing with the stiff face, ain't finna laugh. Why? You think they just trying to like?
I don't know. I don't understand us. I don't. I just don't. I don't.
And you ain't the only one. We don't understand
I
us.
genuinely come out. If I come out my house, if I bathe, put on deodorant, iron clothes, drive somewhere, pay to get in,
Yeah.
what is going to be restricting me from having the most amazing time ever? And people do that and will come there and just sit there and be looking at you.
But hold on.
That is confusing.
When they get the liquor in him, his job is.
That's a good point.
No, my job is difficult. I have the most difficult job at the party.
Really, you think so?
I do. I do absolutely think so.
Dang, I want us to do
And
better.
his latest nights, how long does it take Jason to beg us to get up before we actually
That's
get up? Think
And-
about it.
This thing, and all I do is talk on the microphone. That's all I have. To
But you
talk.
love to call somebody out though, Jason.
I know it's amazing, right?
I was talking about Jason called me out when I was like,
I'm only telling the truth.
My God.
People are only laughing at the truth. Every
You
joke.
avoid walking past Jason.
Oh, yeah, I did.
You gotta avoid walking past.
I was dancing.
Hey.
I was dancing. He talking about, oh my God, girl. I just stopped and then when he said like that, I was so.
It was a lot of other people saying, "Oh my gosh," too.
But you said
I
that.
was one of them.
I was saying
I was with her. I was with her, and I said it.
I was.
But hold on.
Right.
Yep.
She know what she be doing. She
Exactly.
know she
And
bringing
then she
the
be
train
flipping
to
it in
the
the
party.
circle like this, and I
Flipping in
and
a-
she gotta walk.
I didn't even know it flipped.
Jason, she got a walk that it could double tap when she comes through. No, so
Yes, it do. Yes, it
friends.
do. Hey, see what you said was like water.
It's like, what?
Yeah, she recorded me the other day talking about this is water. I said delete it, delete it.
But Jason, with that being
And
said,
it's God sent, baby. That's even better.
we talking to Jason.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's God sent. Yeah. Yep, sure is.
Go ahead, Jason.
future wise though, let us know what you got going on coming up in the future. You got an event coming up. Let's go there.
October 26th.
So what do we
October
expect?
26th.
October 26th.
October 26th. Mark your calendars. I'm trying to tell you, we're back. When I say we, it's not just me. We're back. I'm putting on an event for the grown and sexy. I am officially going to be 40 years old on my next
Ooh,
birthday.
yay.
Yeah, y'all can clap it up for that.
Yay.
You know what I mean?
I mean, we got a couple 39s on these chairs.
All right, they close enough though. But I'm back to putting on my events, and this is kind of selfish thing that I'm doing with my events because, first of all, where I stay in Polk County, there is limited outlets for young professionals for them to go and enjoy themselves. If we want to go and do something, we have to get on the highway and drive at least an hour and a half to do it.
That's
And
right.
then an hour and a half to drive
Yeah.
back. Who has the time to do that
Right.
when I have the power to put on some of this vibe and energy that I want to be a part of? My kids
Right.
are now outside. There's
That's
no
right.
reason.
That's right.
There's no reason why I and my kid need to be outside in the same place.
Yeah.
Better preach.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
Right.
Before we go deeper into that, seriously, that's a real thing. We were just talking about that, but like, so it's gonna be a 40s club vibe.
It's not a 40s club vibe. It's a very mature vibe. It's a difference because when people associate 40, they say,
Okay,
"Oh,
40,
this, that,
that's
that."
the new 20s.
Mature.
Not to everybody.
It's a mature vibe. It's a mature vibe.
Hold on, let's
I
think.
am.
A mature vibe. But just because you're 40 does
the
not.
number.
I know a lot of childish.
Right. I got some partners.
Just say 48. Why did you
Yeah.
single it to
Because
48?
I was talking about two people in particular.
Okay, Jason,
Really? Oh, this
finish
personal. Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
that was personal.
Let me back me.
Keep going. Because we said 40 club, and you went straight to 48.
Let me back me. My bad.
Because I was
10
talking
whole
about
other numbers in that section.
When I said that number, I had already had them
Go
people in my
ahead,
head.
Jason. Childish. Finish, baby. Go ahead.
No, I understand. Just age does not make you mature. So I
Thank
get
you.
that. I got some partners that they're still in that same spot that we was back when we was in college. They're
I don't
still
want you
there.
to be mad at me. I get mad at you, Jason. Cause how you like when you know, like, bro, you need to grow up, bro. Do you ever just tell your people?
No, because they're doing what's true to them. First of
Yeah.
all, it fits them. Whatever that is,
Hello.
it
Okay.
fits them.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feed me.
Right.
Right.
Love that.
And I know
Yeah, I
how
do
to,
too.
and on top of that, they understand. I'm just at a different space.
Right.
We're just at a different space. It's not that we don't like each other. It's still love there. We just are in two different spaces in our
I
lives.
wish, I
And
wish
that is
people would
okay.
understand that.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
It
It's
is
okay.
okay.
Some
It-
people just don't like to grow, and it's okay. You still love them, and you're not gonna, but they're just not where you're at, and you don't judge them. They just it's taking a little longer for them.
Yeah, and I can't take on their mess.
Now I got
I just can't.
another question. Have you ever had to like tell a friend, like, bro, that's some bad advice you trying to give me?
No, they don't. They typically don't.
They
That's
mind their
good.
business.
They typically don't because we're not running the same race at this point. I don't seek counsel from people that are not
Where you are.
I don't seek that type of counsel.
I like that.
I know
feel.
who to talk to about certain things.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. Do your guy friends like joke with you like, "Oh, you married, you can't do this," or like make?
Yeah. They
like,
joke. They
yeah.
joke, but they
They still respect.
it's respectful. It's some people that you know you could. I'm not gonna say that on air. I'm not. I'm not. But it. I can't say that. It's some people that you know they disregard what they're in, and that's just life. It's certain people that just don't care. They just want to have their cake and eat it too.
You're right.
So,
Right.
nah, I'm
Okay.
cool.
So back to the comedy show. We went to the comedy show in Lakeland. You were hosting
I was.
one there for
I remember
somebody
the
else.
boots. I remember the boots.
Yes.
Yep.
It was like some Beyonce shimmery.
Yeah, it was very eye catching. I was like, man.
One thing about it, ours is gonna wear boots.
Oh no, she
it
did
was
that.
me. It was my.
I remember it.
Oh, it wasn't my boots.
Oh,
It was their
oh,
boots.
Well, Amber, ours gonna wear a boot.
She has the same pair.
And we don't share. She got a pair and I got a pair. They matching boots. But that night, my sister, I said, okay. Yeah, Jason.
And apparently, I made myself the
We was front row.
Yeah, that's what.
the boots.
To the side, to the left. Y'all was
Yeah.
on the left. It was another section right. I remember show.
remember that.
Yeah, they was to the
Yeah.
left. Y'all was to the left. It was a couple here, and then there was somebody else there. But y'all was to the left. 'Cause y'all came in late, and that's what really made me.
I bet y'all know.
I remember.
Hey, girl,
I remember.
I'm talking about you. How dare you look at me? I was not.
Because you know she's not prompt. That's all.
Listen. She went. I didn't. So Jason, in real life, like
In real life.
give me your reasons for doing comedy. I heard you say you bringing us something for advance, but just I know it's your passion,
It is.
but your definition of coming into the world is different for other people.
Mm-hmm.
And why is it so important?
It's so important because it keeps me alive. It literally keeps me alive. So I'm gonna tell you like a real brief, long story.
Okay.
So I started performing because I needed a way to cope and deal with grief. My cousin was killed in a club on Christmas night,
Remember that, Lord.
2008.
We was there.
You
You remember that?
Where?
At
Lakeland.
Gonzo's in Lakeland.
I was
We
there.
was there.
We were there.
That was. I'm
Changed our life too,
still
Jason.
dealing with that to this day. We was really close. So, I didn't have anything to like help me cope.
Hold on. My friend right there is a grief coach.
Really?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, griefish?
Yeah.
So, I was I didn't have a way to cope, and I started writing, just writing, to release, just writing, and then my partner, JP, he got a nosy JP, he got a held to my pad, and he was like, man, you really need to perform this stuff. This is some good stuff. I ain't really think about it. He just kind of kept at me, because he was over in college over here in UCF, and I performed the first time, and I never looked back. It was so therapeutic.
Yeah.
So when I'm on stage and you see me glowing a little bit, it's because it is what I need. I need this. Like if I was to stop doing this, I would have a very difficult time.
Seriously. You make life to me fun.
But
And
it
I
definitely started off with just writing.
Yeah,
Writing
I'm
that-
just
writing it out.
trying to figure out how to release all of this energy that I have no clue what to do with. I didn't ask for it. Nobody asked for grief.
Right.
Right.
I didn't ask for it. I didn't invite it here. But I do want it to go, but it's just staying.
Stuff.
Grief is an unwanted guest.
It's an ongoing relationship. Really.
Yep.
The most toxic relationship you can probably ever have is grief. Because you can be high as the sky and something with you can smell something, see something, taste something that will put you back in that space. And I'm talking about you be hurt.
Yeah.
Like my wife saw it. I couldn't even believe it. Like it just came out of nowhere. My cousin been gone almost 12, 13 years, and it felt just like it happened yesterday. when it happened that day. So that's my why. Like I'm trying to live, literally.
Gosh, there's so many
I
people
appreciate
deal
that.
with
That's why I asked for your definition in comedy. So we appreciate you for giving us your time.
Thank you.
We know when there's an event with Jason's name on it,
It's
gonna
going to be
party.
a great time.
Yeah.
It's going to be a
So-
great time.
We're coming. What is that? The 25th October.
October 26th.
Girl, you come to 25th. It will be you.
At least she'll be there early this
Yeah.
time.
No, you're right. You know what? It is on the 25th. It is on the 25th.
There you go.
On the
So
25th.
one thing I need y'all to know, ours is going to be late to
And she's gonna blame all for us because she late.
She's going to be late.
Yep.
Every
So
time.
I'm actually doing a double event.
Early today.
That's right.
No, she was on time today.
She was
Like,
on
I ain't-
time, but baby,
no trip.
she
It was early today, y'all.
Yeah,
It's
but
early
when I
today.
think about it, baby, Iris be 15 minutes away. She ain't gonna get into an hour late. And she gonna blame Ivy.
Somebody.
Every time.
It ain't never her. Yo.
It's that double event, Jason.
It is a double event. So
What
I'm
else?
having an open mic show, the early show, and then I'm actually having my birthday party afterwards. So we're doing
Where?
Same place that Coach on first, Winter Haven,
Oh, the place
Florida.
with the good chicken wings, y'all?
Yes, they got some good chicken wings, girl. Got some good chicken wings.
How do we get
Listen, I
tickets,
gotta tell you-
Jason?
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you asked.
Yes.
www.jstylesevents.com. Once again, that's www.jstylesevents.com. The only place you can get those tickets. We do sell them at the door, but they'd be a little bit more expensive, so save your money. I don't want to take it all.
Just a pinch of.
Just a
We
pinch.
coming. We coming, Jason.
Come. The theme of my birthday party is gray haze. So it's a party of gray.
We were gonna wear
gray
pink.
theme. You can wear pink. It's cool.
Okay.
We still gonna take your money.
Okay.
Well, we
All the money the same color.
But I've never done a birthday party for myself. I always have events and entertain for other people. It's time for me now. Like I just wanna.
I got one request.
What's the request?
You play this one song,
What song?
Monica with you.
Monica, you want me to play that?
Yeah, it's your birthday party.
Monica, I gotta go research this with them.
Right.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Monica with you?
Yeah, that's just play that.
It's slow. So it's gonna be towards like
The end.
How they make a request for this man party?
that's how you do
That's
it.
that privilege, and that's the people.
Talk
that
to the
do
boss.
the
Talk to the boss.
that he's
Talk
talking about.
to the boss.
And if birthday party.
you in trouble. But
Monica,
anyways,
but it's gonna be towards the end if it's slow.
It's slow. Yeah.
It's gonna be towards the
Yeah, that's the time to exit. So that means grab your partner, go home.
and it's
You and have your partner there?
It's called Monica
Oh,
for you.
just ask. I was just gonna say.
Oh, with you. All right. I'm gonna go Google it now.
You know how they, at the end of the party,
Yeah,
at the
but when
club,
you said
And they be slow dragging a little bit. Yup. Yup.
no, baby, I'm
Because
not.
baby, if you was, I was gonna be like this.
No, I'm not.
There's
I was gonna be
Jason
looking
got a busy schedule.
I'm single, so I'm not gonna. I don't
Jason
have that.
got
What?
10 more jobs he got to get to for the
Right.
day.
Right.
Well, Jason.
Thank you, Jason.
Yeah.
It was good having you,
Thank you.
Jason.
Hey man, tell the cameraman to zoom in on them grapes. Them grapes look amazing, don't they? Zoom in on them grapes, big homie.
Listen,
And they act like they don't want to give me one. Just give me one.
Please pass the
The
tray.
hell with them
Yes.
crackers and cheese. Just give me some grapes. I just want 2 of them.
I bought. They buy one get one free.
Oh, they'll
I
buy.
got a
Well, give me the
bag.
free one. Shit.
you can take the whole bag. KT,
I got an extra bag.
I can't go home. I can't go home with a whole bag of fruit. No ma'am.
What's gonna happen?
Fruit come from.
No ma'am.
Because she already know you been around some women if you got
No ma'am.
Somebody else
My
tried to
boy
feed
is
this
protecting
girl.
his peace.
I felt that.
Well, to sum it up, of course, finish our drink,
yeah.
have our snacks, and thank you. Thank
Hey,
you.
Jason, we greatly appreciate you.
Solid.